At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode, and today I'm going to be talking about a game called 2 Point Hospital. Back when I was a child, maybe, I'm not sure how old it was, 1997, I played a game called Theme Hospital and I absolutely loved it, because who would have thought like you could have so much fun on a game where you could build a hospital. And well, some of the people that created Theme Hospital made a modern version of this game called 2 Point Hospital, which I absolutely love. It's not as dark as Theme Hospital in some ways, but okay, here is 2 Point Hospital. I purchased this game because I loved Theme Hospital, so I'm going to see if this game is actually any good. The people that worked on this both worked on Theme Hospital and Theme Park, so maybe you can expect some similar traits from the older games. We start with an introduction to this game. This game does have the same sort of like blatant disregard for patient life. The way they talk about the customers, like, oh, nothing will go wrong with you, you will be fine. Please, patients, be sick in the toilets. Leave the toilet. There's kind of like some really funny bits where the voiceover, the person on a tannoy is always like,
maintenance announcement, automated snack machines need restocking manually. Maintenance announcement, plants need water.
patients, please use the toilets like you would like to find them, not how they are. I just find that the person that does the tannoy is really a great addition to this game, because it's exactly the same as the old one. You start the game on one hospital on a map, and it does feel like you're playing a modern Theme Hospital to me. It's really similar to the old games, like the controls, the way you build a reception. Like in the old one, you build a reception and you build a GP room. The more you progress, the more like illnesses you can cure as well. There's one like where this guy's got a light bulb as a head, which I found pretty funny because it's called lightheadedness. Lightheadedness? Yeah, I don't know how you say it. I did expect it to be maybe similar to the old game, but it is really similar, like almost exactly the same, but obviously it has been updated, like with the graphics. I think it's not so, it's kind of a lot different to the graphics. I think they're better, to be honest. They got so many similarities, such as the way you put a reception down, and when you put a room down, you've got similar items that you can put in the rooms. It's been such a long time since I played Theme Hospital, but it's like I'm playing that game again, because I haven't played it for such a long time, but the controls are so similar, I didn't even have to think about what I was doing, to be honest. There is a kind of little tutorial at the beginning where it tells you how to move the camera around, pitch it, zoom it, but I automatically already knew what I was doing, so I didn't really. The tutorial was kind of good, but it didn't help me because I already knew what I was doing. It is clear they have put a lot of work into this game, and it's definitely I think it's like a sequel almost to the old game. It was just so easy to get on with me, like putting radiators down, hiring staff. In the old games it was a bit more difficult, I think, like because you used to have to like keep them really happy, but in this one I think they've improved it. I think as you go on you get more problems to contend with, and you have to train the staff up to battle those problems. There's quite a funny one I found where this guy thinks he's Freddie Mercury pretty much. You gotta convince him he's not. There's quite a lot of detail in this game as well. Lots and lots of detail, which is really good. Oh, and when patients die as well, they become ghosts, and you have to have a janitor that can capture them. And as you go on, you sort of earn this currency called kudos. The more kudos you get, the more items you can unlock. Look, I found one arcade machine that can unlock. You can play Sonic on it, apparently. I think this game kept me going for hours and hours, and I wouldn't even notice it. I played it for like 3 or 4 hours without even noticing. I was kind of hooked on it for a few days. There was a few times where I needed to wait for items to be researched so I could cure more illnesses. When you get enough stars, you can move on to a new map, or not a new map, a new hospital even, so you can unlock more stuff to cure and more machines to unlock. You can go back to your previous hospitals, so you can have multiple hospitals to go back to when you want to, so you can, and the highest star you can get to on each hospital I think is 3-star, but I think the main goal of this game is to build on every hospital in the area, on the map even, but each hospital has different challenges. I know there's one hospital where it's quite cold and you got to keep it quite warm, and there's the university. As the more people you train, you get rewarded to train them, like 5,000 kudos each time you give them new things to do. That I haven't got much further than that, I don't think. It's good, keeps the game challenging, but my overall thoughts on this game are, it's definitely good. I like they've added new voiceover people on the channel as well, because it keeps the game interesting. I think before the music gets repetitive after a while, because they play the same song over and over again sometimes. I think this game is worth an 8 out of 10. There's a few like bugs with the game, maybe it could be fixed. It's definitely brought back memories from playing Theme Hospital. It might as well be called Theme Hospital 2 in my eyes. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. I'll try to do more of these, but goodbye for now.